In the streets of Israel and Palestine, celebration. For the first time in 2 years of war, silence has returned. In Tel Aviv, there are tears of joy as families of hostages await the return of their loved ones. And in Gaza, thousands take to the streets, welcoming the first hours of a long-awaited ceasefire. US President Donald Trump announced that the agreement between Israel and Hamas has entered its first phase of implementation. According to Trump, the two sides have agreed on a ceasefire, a prisoner exchange, and preparations for a gradual withdrawal of Israeli forces from the Gaza Strip. He emphasized that this agreement could mark a turning point in the Middle East conflict. In a post on Truth Social, the US leader wrote, "This is a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel, all surrounding nations, and the United States of America, and we thank the mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey who worked with us to make this historic and unprecedented event happen." Negotiations were held with the participation of government mediators and the team of former White House advisor Jared Kushner, as well as US Special Envoy Steve Witkoff.
This agreement, announced to the entire world, we hope will become a window of hope for the swift delivery of humanitarian aid to Gaza and the release of those still held hostage. Turkey's role in this process is of great importance. Just recently, the Grand National Assembly of Turkey condemned the brutal attack on humanitarian flotillas, officially declaring it to the world as an act of terrorism. Following that, President Donald Trump emphasized the urgency of signing a ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas and moving toward a broader peace process. This reflects the common aspiration of the entire Muslim world and the Turkic community.
Hamas has confirmed the agreement, saying it will bring the war closer to an end and allow the resumption of humanitarian aid deliveries. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, in turn, stated that all hostages would be returned home with God's help, calling the agreement with Hamas the first step toward peace. Analysts say the Israeli government is expected to approve the deal later today, although the details of Gaza's future administration remain under discussion.
There's no doubt that the Israeli government will approve this agreement. That's the view shared by the most competent analysts and politicians. There's a real chance that by Monday the hostages will be home. Hospitals are ready, medical teams are ready, everything is prepared. How will this ceasefire actually work? Who will be in charge? What kind of authority will govern Gaza? We believe it should be a new administrative structure capable of implementing real reforms. Israel is demanding full demilitarization and complete disarmament of Hamas, and it seems that Hamas is now willing to accept this, although it resisted strongly at first. It's a difficult condition for them, not only because of Israel, but also because they fear internal backlash.
The agreement announced by Donald Trump is the result of 2 weeks of indirect negotiations held in Egypt. It outlines a step-by-step implementation of the 20-point US peace plan for Gaza. If fully realized, it could become the most significant step toward peace in the history of the conflict, one that has claimed tens of thousands of lives and reshaped the region's political map. However, experts warn that the deal remains fragile and leaves many issues unresolved, from the future status of Hamas to Israel's security guarantees.